Hello everyone, welcoming you all back to your very own The World of Chemistry. This is Arpita Tripathy and today we will be discussing about the new topic atomic structure and know more about it in details. So please keep watching this space for more interesting and knowledgeable topics. Now, let's see what all topics we'll cover today. We'll read about substances, atoms and molecules, elements, symbols, rules for writing symbols with few examples. Now, before starting, let me ask something. How many different substances are there in this picture? We can see many are there. And how many different substances can you think of other than these substances? Yes, there are millions of different substances. But the important question is, what are they all made up of? They are made up of very tiny particles called atoms. Many substances are made up of different types of atoms like water, plastic, parts of car and air. There are about 100 substances that are made up of just one type of atom. They are known as elements. Example, copper, carbon, helium. The elements are the simplest substances in the universe. These are the building blocks of other substances. Example, copper is an element made up of copper atoms only. Carbon is an element made up of carbon atoms only. Helium is an element made up of helium atoms only. And in some elements, the atoms are joined in groups of two or more. A particle containing atoms grouped in this way is called a molecule. For example, oxygen is an element made up of oxygen atoms only. How many atoms are there in oxygen molecule? The answer is 2. So other elements that contain atoms joined in molecules are hydrogen, nitrogen, chlorine and bromine. Now, have we ever thought that what is gold known as in other countries? Let's see it. In United Kingdom, it is known as gold. In Italy, it is known as oro. In Portugal, it is known as goud. And in Holland, it is known as oro. Oh my God, there are so many different names of one single element. So, isn't it very difficult for us to recognize these elements? The answer is yes. So, what is the simple way to know these elements, or we can express these elements in front of others? There is a simple way. And that simple way is known as symbol. Yes, in total there are 118 elements and out of them 92 are naturally occurring elements. As because there are so many elements, so it is always not possible to write their full names or express it in name to others. For that, some abbreviations are used for the elements. Symbol is the shorthand representation of the name of an element. For example, hydrogen is symbolized as H, calcium is symbolized as Ca. So let's know the rules to write the elements. There are some important rules which should be followed when writing the symbols of elements so that there will be no confusion. The first one is, the first letter of an element should always be in capital, and in most cases the first letter of the name of an element is taken as symbol. For example, N is for nitrogen, H is for hydrogen, B is for boron and C is for carbon. But what about C for cobalt? Yes, the second rule is if there are two letters in the elements, the second letter is always a small letter, and if the first letter of the name of the capital in both the substances or elements are same, then in that case first two letters are taken. For example, in cobalt CO is taken, but remember students, it is written as capital C and small o. The third rule is the symbol of some element were derived from their Latin or Greek names. For example, silver, its Latin name is argentum and its symbol is Ag. Iron, its Latin name is ferrum, its symbol is Fe. Lead, its Latin name is plumbum and symbol is Pb. Gold, its Latin name is aurum and symbol is Au. Copper, its Latin name is cuprum and symbol is Cu. The next rule is, in some cases, the first letter of the name of the element and the letter that appears later in the name of the element is used as its symbol. For example, magnesium. M is the first letter and G is the letter that appears later in the name. So its symbol is Mg. Similarly, zinc is symbolized as Zn. Manganese is symbolized as Mn. So I hope up to this it is clear. Now let's play something. Here are some elements or the name of the substances written, and you will have to write the symbol for it in order to match the clue. The first one is board game. Here the first element written is carbon. Its symbol is C. Second is helium. Its symbol is capital H and small e. Next is two sulfurs. Sulfur is symbolized as S and S. So the word comes as chess. Second, relative. In this, the first element is sulfur. It is symbolized as S. Second, oxygen. It is symbolized as O. And third, nitrogen. It is symbolized as N. So the relation is sun. Third, fuel. The first one is carbon. Symbol is C. Second is oxygen. Symbol is O. And third element is aluminium. Symbol is Al. So the name of the fuel is coal. Next, group of fish. The first element given as the hint is sulfur. Symbol is S. Next is hydrogen. Symbol is H. Next, oxygen. Symbol is O. And last, aluminium. Symbol is Al. So answer will be shoal. And the last, for the rubbish. First clue is boron. Its symbol is B. Second is iodine. Its symbol is I. And the third, nitrogen. Its symbol is N. So the answer comes as bin. So I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.